Good evening. It is with great honor and humility that I have the opportunity to welcome you all, current Clinton High School students, Clinton Public School District staff, administration, and teachers, parents, and loved ones, to Clinton High School's Class of 2020 graduation ceremony. I'm Shelby Dean, Student Body President. Although the feelings of disappointment that we could not be together at once physically in A.E. Wood Coliseum are undoubtedly within me, they are quickly surpassed by the emotions of excitement towards this momentous occasion and pride that tonight is our night, a night of liberation from childhood and a night of transition into adulthood. The fact that our class has been separated since spring break and was not given the conventional last few weeks in high school in no way undermines more than a decade of hard work, perseverance, and commitment we have had pouring into our elementary, middle, and high school careers. This current separation does not define our class, but the years we spent together, supporting and being supported by each other, do instead. As a Clinton Arrow, we have been taught to be the best versions of ourselves. For 50 years, excellence has been the utmost priority, whether that is in our studies, our demeanor, or our relationships with each other. It goes without being said that the teachers and administration we have had over these years have shaped and molded us into leaders we are currently becoming. The chat with our favorite teacher, whether that be during or outside of class, the encouragement from a coach or sponsor, even a kind word from a principal during a random walk across campus, are all things that have influenced us in every way. You all have acted in many ways as role models to us over these years, and for that we thank you all. You have shown us the definition of love and of sacrifice, and how you've supported and cared for us since day one. You helped us find our identities, and it is these identities that we have come to celebrate tonight. Welcome to Clinton High School's Class of 2020 graduation ceremony.
Good evening. I am Brett Robinson, principal at Clinton High School, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. At this time, I would like to recognize our special guest, Dr. Tim Martin, Superintendent, Clinton Schools. Mr. Anthony Goins, Assistant Superintendent, Clinton Schools. Dr. Felicia Gavin, President, School Board. Mr. Derek Holmes, Vice President. Dr. Matt Thomas, Secretary. Mr. Bernard Kynes, Assistant Secretary. Ms. Paula DeYoung, Member. Assisting on stage, Mr. Matt Fulton, Assistant Principal, Clinton High School. Dr. Brock Ratcliffe, Assistant Principal, Clinton High School. Dr. Bill Harden, Director of the Career Complex. We have the honor of recognizing 361 graduates tonight with the presentation of their high school diplomas. This joyous occasion has been in the planning stages for many weeks, gone through a few changes, and caused a few sleepless nights. Why? Simply put, these students and their families deserve it. I would personally like to thank Dr. Martin, Mr. Goins, the school board, my administrative team, our teachers, senior student council members, and senior parents for their support and insights to make this ceremony possible. In addition, I would like to thank the Clinton community for their continued support of Clinton High School and the graduates we honor here tonight. Although things may not look and feel as they normally do, in no way is the importance of this night and the accomplishments made by these students diminished. To our graduates, thank you for 3 wonderful years. If you don't already, you will quickly realize how fortunate you are to be graduating from one of the premier schools and districts in the state of Mississippi. Always cherish your time spent here and take pride in forever being a Clinton Arrow. I am so proud of each of you, and I look forward to the many things you will accomplish in the next chapters of your life.
Good evening. I'm Tim Martin, and I'm honored and privileged to be the superintendent of the Clinton Public School District. Thanks to all of you for coming tonight, and congratulations to the class of 2020. Most of the young men and women of this class have been in the Clinton Public School District for the last 13 years, and it's been amazing to watch you grow into such smart and talented young people. Parents, for you, today is a day of celebration. Today is the culmination of a lot of hard work, love, and dedication that you've given to your children over the course of their lives. For you, this is a day of reflection on those times in your family and on what's to come. Remember back to that first day at Clinton Park when you pushed your little one out of the car toward the school doors. It was a big adjustment to a big school. And pretty soon, you'll be pushing them out the door again, one step further to either college or the world of work. It was scary way back then, and it will be scary again soon. But know this, that what you've been preparing them for all along, they're prepared for. They're prepared to take the next step due to the education that they've received and the love and support that you've given them. Tonight, I'd like to thank you as parents. You have chosen the Clinton Public School District for your children's education, entrusting them to us day in and day out, and we appreciate the time you've allowed us to spend with them. We have done our very best to give your children a quality education and a wide variety of extracurricular activities, including athletics and the arts. The Clinton community has made a commitment to you for these past 13 years, and we value and honor that. Now to you, class of 2020. Wow. Even though I can't see you in person, I know you look good in red. You're a very special graduating class. You're the 50th class to graduate from the Clinton Public School District. We've been celebrating our 50th anniversary all year long, and you're the culmination of that celebration. You've accomplished a great deal while in Clinton and at Clinton High School. Collectively as a class, 96 of you have accepted over $2.8 million in scholarships to over 35 colleges and universities. You were offered over $15 million in scholarships as a group. You have 33 students in your class that scored a 30 or higher on the ACT, and 2 of your class scored a perfect score. You have 5 National Merit semifinalists and 4 finalists, with 2 National Merit Scholarship recipients. 25% of your class graduate with honors, and 24% of your class received the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Students, this is a tremendous milestone in your life, one that you want to remember forever. Spent in the company of your parents, family, and friends who love you. Please be mindful of these people in your life as you leave and make positive choices in the future for yourself and for them. Once you walk out these doors tonight, you'll be entering a whole new world full of challenges that you've never faced. You'll have adult responsibilities and obligations. The expectations of you will be much higher. We've done our best to prepare you for what's to come, and we hope you'll remember the things you've learned here as you enter the world. Remember, excellence is the only option. You are special, and your future is very bright. You've been protected in many ways by your parents, family, and teachers. Some people think things happen by luck or by chance, but I strongly believe in something called providence, that everything happens for a reason. I want to leave you with 3 thoughts tonight. Number 1, discover your purpose. I believe you are fearfully and wonderfully made to accomplish great things in your life. Your life has purpose, and you need to discover what you're meant to accomplish in the world and in your life. Number 2, realize your promise. Each of you has special talents and gifts that need to be utilized to make the world a better place. Don't waste it all during your youth and be forced to live with regrets. And number 3, follow your passion. The old saying states, find something to do you love, and the end of work is near. This has been true in my life, and it will be for you as well. Life is too short to just work and survive. Find something that lights your fire and passion, and then find a way to make it into a career. You'll be so glad that you did it when you get to be my age and you're looking back over your life. Again, congratulations to the Clinton High School class of 2020 on a job well done. We wish you only the best, and we hope you succeed in college, in your careers, and in your lives. And as always, go Eras.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin, and I just want to start off by telling a little story. Okay, so about this time 2 years ago, I was working for the student council at the class of 2018's graduation at the Coliseum. And essentially, we were told to dress nice. And for some reason, me dressing nice resulted in me actually showing up in a chemistry club t-shirt and some random shorts. I'm certain Mr. Robinson remembers this too. So, of course, I was sent home to change and was made fun of all evening. But the real reason I'm telling you all of this is because it's obvious I just didn't really care that much about graduation. I mean, I'll admit it, I just thought, oh well, I'm just going to show up in some random clothes. No one will bat an eye. It's just going to be a little event after all. I mean, like, what's the big deal? And so here I am, 2 years later, unable to talk to you guys face to face, wishing that I could show myself from 2 years ago what the big deal back then truly was. Because it's not until they're gone that you truly appreciate some of those subtleties in life. And even though the graduation I worked at 2 years ago wasn't even mine or ours, it was still someone's. And just like that, graduation was theirs, as this one is ours. It's more than just some event. It's an achievement, a culmination, a justification for all those late nights and early mornings every member of our class of 2020 has gone through to arrive at where we are today. It's more than just that diploma, because frankly, that's just a piece of nice-looking paper. And yes, I know that nice-looking paper brings nice-looking things, but I believe there's more behind it. The close friends we've inevitably grown up with, the outstanding teachers and administrators that pour their heart and soul into shaping us into who we are today, and the innumerable experiences and memories we will cling onto for the rest of our lives. So, if I would have known March 6th was the last day of my high school career, you would have seen me hugging everyone I met in the hallways, and those that know me well know that I hardly even greet people in the hallways, let alone hug them, because now as I'm typing up this speech at home, with streams of rain trickling down my window, I'm already reminiscing about so much of what I thought was just a part of another boring old school day. The boring old bell that somehow manages to ring every time I stand near it. The boring old increasingly shortened lunch times that I use to do everything but eat lunch. The boring old mobs of students that genuinely can't seem to walk in a straight line. You know what I'm talking about, but really, so many of those little things that I never gave two thoughts about then are now flooding back to me like the pools of rain outside my window. Yet even more sentimental than those little details are those warm, lasting memories that I'm sure we've all made in some shape or fashion over the years. For me, it'd be whether it was goofing off in the chemistry lab, sorry, Miss Purvis, or sitting at the back of the Science Olympiad bus, prank calling Walgreens, or even dropping a massive tub of ice in the hallway during homecoming week and having to learn mopping techniques from our lovely custodians. And these same memories, these experiences, these times that we had together at Clinton High School will be the basis of much of our nostalgia as we grow older. And although it may not seem that way now, I can bet that many of us will in the future, maybe as our elderly selves sit in that archetypal rocking chair on our porches staring at the sunset, be willing to do anything to relive parts of our high school experience once more. But of course, that won't be possible. Time doesn't wait for anyone. And trust me, I'm sure we all feel like we have unlimited time. For example, I hope I'm not alone in saying that as I grew up, I never really felt like school was going to end. It just seemed to go on and on forever. And every August, I expected to be back with my friends like they were never gone. Even as a senior, it never hit me that there was going to be a last time I was going to see so many of those same faces I've been seeing for years and years. Yet here we are, at the brink of a new phase in our lives. Time has inevitably passed, just as time promised. And of course, this time, I and many of you won't be coming back in August to see our friends once more. We'll be on our new paths in life, doing what future successful people like us do, whatever that may be. So, before we set out on those new paths, I implore every single one of you in the class of 2020 to truly appreciate every moment of life you've experienced and will experience in the future. Please do not wish your life away. Trust me, I know that we want to grow up quickly, find a stable job, purchase a house, possibly raise kids. But I also know that once we've grown older and settled in, we will do anything to be young again. So, please do not let your objectives and end goals blind you into not relishing your present moments. And please do not let your worries and stress consume you alive. Make the most of everything that occurs to you in your life. I personally believe that happiness should be our highest priority, our main goal in life. Happiness for not ourselves, but for as many others as we can afford to give happiness to. And here at Clinton High School, I believe we've been prepared to do just that, to pursue happiness ourselves, spread happiness to others, and hope to, of course, make the world a better place. Because we owe it to the exemplary faculty, the teachers that work day and night because they care not only about our education, but also about our actual growth as individuals as well. Because we owe it to our diligent administrators and staff, Mr. Robinson, Dr. Radcliffe, Mr. Fulton, and Mrs. Harris, who more often than not wear smiles on their faces and are eager to empathize, relate to, and befriend students, no matter who they are, with no exception to, of course, the technology crew, our custodians, our lunch ladies, and more. Because we owe it to our caring parents who have always been by our side ever since we were all sporting diapers and waddling around like penguins. And because we owe it to ourselves and each other as a part of the Clinton High School class of 2020. We've been through a lot together, similar to like this very moment with how disconnected and disunited we may appear while stuck in our homes. But we'll get through this, and we'll come out of it stronger than we were before, trust me. And so just like Kevin from 2 years ago asked, what's the big deal? Well, to now answer your question, Kevin from 2 years ago, it's the class of 2020. We're the big deal. And that's quarantine or no quarantine. And as always, go Arrows.
Now it is time to recognize the individual members of the class of 2020. Students, as your name is called, please come to the stage and receive your diploma.
The valedictorian of the CHS class of 2020 with a weighted GPA of 104.98, Kevin Zhang. The salutatorian of the CHS class of 2020 with a weighted GPA of 103.2581, Chin John Yin. Number 3, with a weighted GPA of 103.2291, Aaron Nathaniel Graves. Number 4, with a weighted GPA of 102.9079, Rebecca Allen Mizell. Number 5, with a weighted GPA of 102.8545, Isaac Gerard Martinolich. Number 6, with a weighted GPA of 102.7934, Andres Maisie. Number 7, with a weighted GPA of 102.6338, Cooper Michelle Welch. Number 8, with a weighted GPA of 102.4164, Camille Lauren Bohannon. Number 9, with a weighted GPA of 102.3472, Erin Victoria Bynum. Number 10, with a weighted GPA of 102.3354, Nicholas Andrew Shirley. Caleb Joseph Bohannon. Alonso Arguin. Nadia B. Albatniji. Talia Ariana Orsino. Imnet Lamesa Alamehu. Delisha Charisse Alexander. Jacob Daniel Baldry. James Donald Baldry. Alexis Marie Babbitt. Christian Miguel Anderson. Dearis Dejon Avery. Ebony Joy Anderson. Parker Ann Ainsworth. Jacoby LaCharles Baker. Sabria Andrews. Stephen Andrews. Alexis Renee Anderson. Jalen Ars. Jasmine Simone Archie. Jamarcus Jaquez Archie. Joshua Andrew Battle. Christopher Luke Beaver. Deanna Beal. Micah M. Bennett. Anna Elizabeth Barnett. Madeline Grayson Braley. Corterius Lachey Bennett. Dev Kashyap Bavzal. Tyson Malik Beard. Demetris Michelle Blanchard. Martinez Daquan Bogan. Haley Bledsoe. Catherine Elizabeth Begiani. Jacoby Donye Blackman. Sabin Danielle Bell. Ashley Noel Brazil. Jasmine Dion Butler. Joseph Brown. Brian Lathan Birchfield. Emmanuel Bernard Burnett. Jacob Anthony Bridges. Darius Latrell Brown. John Donovan Camillo. Ashley Faith Bird. Connor Addison Cameron. Jadrian Brown. Mallory Elizabeth Burnside. William Luke Bryant. Jessica Shante Brown. Nibriana Shakaya Brown. Jewel Cecilia Madison Brox. Tierra Rochelle Burks. Summer J. Brown. Timothy Luke Bright. Caitlin Juliet Quincy. Joshua Andrew Collins. Ricky Devonte Monreal Colbert II. Evan James Carit. Jacob Campbell. Hunter Thomas Cleveland. Doria Casely Chapman. Jalen J. Cowan. Zechariah Perez Chandler. Jillian Michelle Campbell. Anna Grace Carter. Caitlin Joy Carter. Nigel Maurice Cornelius. Tyree Mandel Carr. Megan Mobley Collins. Jamila Sheree Carpenter. Allison Marie Cotton. Eileen Chin. Shania Cheatham. Shanari Deshawn Cobbins. Artez Robert Delgadillo Reyes. Shelby Catherine Dean. Asia Camille Crump. Micaiah Chanel Draper. Katie Elizabeth Crawford. Kylie Elise Dowd. Abigail Suzanne Farr. Sean Christopher Fleming. Casey Marie Kraft. Morgan Rebecca Kraft. Darius Lavelle Curry Jr. Caitlin Marie File. Brianna Marie Davis. Adrian Drew Dennis. Taya Nicole Donald. Alexander John Evans. Tiana Everett. Julia Ann Jordan. Camille Renita Crossland. Xavier Gordon. Nakira Anita Gamble. Verlicia Shardis Gavin. Kelsey Victoria Funches. Josiah Aidan Garrett. Cedarius Jashawn Franklin. Katie Grace Garris. Hannah Elizabeth Gardner. Davy James Foltz. Hannah Gail Flickinger. Micah Daniel Gibbs. Jordan Renee Foreman. Tamia Ray Frierson. Raven DeJine Gibson. Emily Rebecca Ford. Michaela Denise Ford. Mackenzie Danielle Ford. Orlando Lewis Frazier. Annalise Marie Gilbert. Javari Sherrod Graves. Cole Frederick Harris. Madeline Ann Hazelhorst. Jabari Tyree Hampton. Alexander Nicholas Bailey. Macy Alessandra Greco. Jalen Marcus Harris. Avia Joy Hathorn. Juliana Grace Guillory. Alicia Lenora Rimmett. Bailey Christopher Hennington. Lanaya Aeneas Griffin. Brecken Nicole Henley. Patrick James Hurd. Zachary Gray. Jonathan Caleb Griffin. Kyler Destin Harris. Christopher Jared Hadley Jr. Nyla Hawthorne. Diavion Hall. John Ezekiel Griffin. Shania Houston. Aricia Tiana Hill. Jack Kelly Hudson. Maya Janae Hodge. Joshua Austin Huddleston. Jackson Lambert Hill. Bailey Catherine Hughes. Destiny Danielle Ivory. Rowdy McGraw Hutchison. Maggie Lynn Hessel. Kalen Alexander Hinton. Lydia Patrice Hooper. Cheyenne Lakey Hodge. Deasia Marie Irving. Kenyon Renard Holmes. Kyla Simone Hightower. Hannah Claire Hurst. Alan Giovanni Hernandez. Davion Nathaniel Johnson. Mirai Yamamoto Jones. Sarvpreet Josan. Karam Preet Kaur. Tori Johnson. Alice Victoria Jones. Justin Lamont Jones. Christian Lake Jones. Jaira Elise Jordan. Genesis Evelyn Kelly. Jakayla Johnson. Anna Grace Jacobs. Zoe Linda Jackson. Javonte Davion Joyner. Hope Marie Kelly. Vernita Lynette Jefferson. Dylan Cornell Johnson. Trinity Noel Jones. Rosalind Shania Littleton. Jade Rochelle Kemp. Mason Edward Leach. Madison Amber Rose Killer. LaDeja Sharnice Kelly. Ryan Alexander Lacey. Jalen Damon Liddell. Mina Lin. Ryan Michael Long. Travian Jonquez Mabry. Andrew Logan Lee. Phoenicia Charnel Love. Lorenzo Dwayne Lewis. Tyler Ian Mabry. Christian Denostier McGee. Ruby Grace Scott Lanford. Alexis Noel Mahaffey. Adriana Deschanel Lester. Sagar Karbanda. Kimbrielle Keisha McBride. Maxwell Deontay McBride. Hannah Michelle Massey. Lexi Marie Martinez. Robin Cheyenne Marshall. Joshua Patrick Martin. Paul Wesley Cordell McHall. Kaylin Sierra Marshall. Joseph Leroy Mason. Nathan Kelly Mason. Jemiah Trawan Martin. Jack Ryan Maloney. Allison Janae McGowan. Kyla Elise McDonald. Micaiah Tiana Shanae Martin. Jonas Humphrey. Emery J. Mason. Desiree Denise Martin. Diavion Diamante Hollins. Robert James Teddy McNamee. Jacoby Rashad McLaurin. Garrett Reed Nebret. Kendall Alexandria Nash. Reginald Liddell Moore Jr. Jake Tyler Moody. Jacob Thomas McGuire. Miana E. Mosey. Marika McKenzie Jr. James Austin McLaurin III. Jaden Amia Nash. Nicholas Devonte McKinley. John Stephen Nasikos II. Naya Rain Nelson. Vontre Deshawn Moore. Tyrese McWade. Akaya Teray Monroe. Jeremiah Frank Bremmer. Gabriel Neal Patton. Robert Collins Orman. Priyanka U. Patel. Emily Claire Willett. Chauncey Nettles. Samantha Paola Perez Mejia. Eric Wynn. Brady Blaine Pig. Jordan Paul. Noah Bryson Prather. Dalen Makari Oscar. Jayla Leroy Palmer. Marley Hope Portwood. Tien Chuan Fan. Tiffany Du Win. Sukmin Singh Pandu. Duan Van Win. Kirsten Gabrielle Nix. Travian Kishon Palmer. Elena Grace Roberts. Jacob Maxwell Roberts. Acacia Jolene Rodriguez. Morgan Alexis Ross. Justice Colby Sandel. Morgan Grace Ray. Anne Olivia Radishoni. Maya Monet Purohit. Daquan Sanders. Peyton Elizabeth Reese. Skylin Janae Rucker. Patzari Simaje Reedus. Madison Michelle Rosamond. Cooper Charles Rankin. Haley Marie Rice. Kaya James Roberts. Lucas Peyton Riggs. Ezekiel Rivera. Quintarius Deshawn Sims. Ezra Snell II. Josue Silva. Delicia Janae Smith. Abigail Elizabeth Simpson. Miles Joshua Sims. Jasleen Singh. Amelia Jade Skinner. Cecilia Jada Skinner. Kirsten Cortez Newton. Lakinya Smith. Mitchell Smith. Tristan J. Singleton. Alyssa Hope Shelton. Keon D. Smoot. Jacayla Latrice Shedd. Asiana Erenice Scott. Lakindria Kiane Sims. Breon Britton Smith. Cecilia Sonye. Charla Keith Thomas. Elizabeth Ann Tompkins. Brooke Lee Thompson. Taryn Michael Spangler. Jordan Lane Taylor. Jocelyn Kenyetta Janae Thompson. Amber Louise Torrey. Hannah Kate Stavely. Onurit Carr Thin. Milana In Tara Lewis. Michaela Elise Thomas. Darren Nicholas Storks Jr. Quandarius Studaway. Shane Matthew Tolliver. Jalen Isaiah Stokes. Tavonia Rochelle Stewart. Sukhbir Singh Soul. Asia Marie Storks. Kimberly Nicole Wallace. Andrea LaRose Turner. Megan Patrice Walker. Mackenzie Janae Tripp. Cameron Alicia Trejo. Dante Joseph Tripp. Avery Brooks Wall. Darianne Waters. Natalie Megan Wallace. Josephine Elise Tripp. Zoe Rains Walker. Alif Kwame Tumasi. Camille Elizabeth Waller. Angelina Isabel Valencia. Jonathan Rashawn Wallace. Demaya LaQuay Watson. Madeline Ayana Webster. Joseph James Walker. Catrell Jaden West. Joseph Marion White. Errance Dewan Wilson Jr. Taylor Monique Wells. Jess Avery Woodcock. Kinmari Xavier Williams. Malik Jashun Wells. Michael James Wilkerson. Elizabeth Ann Wilson. Latarius Wheeler. Micah Welch. Krishana Elizabeth Marie Williams. Kentavious Keyshawn Williams. Maricus Parnell Wilson Jr. Yuchin Tu. Tavius Zaquan Wright. Charles Nicholas Womack. Sharon Grace Wu. Olivia Tamar Womack.
Dr. Martin, I present to you the class of 2020 and certify that each has completed all requirements prescribed by the State Department of Education and the Board of Trustees of the Clinton Public School District for graduation.
Class of 2020, upon the recommendation of your principal, Mr. Brett Robinson, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Mississippi and the trustees of the Clinton Public School District, I declare you graduates of Clinton High School with all the rights and benefits pertaining hitherto. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, my name's Kevin. I might look familiar from earlier, but I'm back again to wrap it all up, complete with a luxurious red and black bow on top. Because here we are, at the very end, for our final goodbyes. I'm guessing most of you by now are already thinking ahead into the summer and into the fall. But before we say our last farewells, and before you resume watching your baking tutorials or your TikTok videos, I just want to add a final word in. Like before, I want to stress just how important it is for us to make the most out of what lies ahead of us in our future. What do we want to be remembered for? How do we want others to remember us? If we left this planet tomorrow, what would be the first thing that people think of when our names pop up? And the reason I'm bringing this up once more is that as we leave high school behind, and as we start moving out and living on our own in the big unknown world, we'll begin to be presented with more and more choices and decisions to make that will not only impact our own lives, but also the lives of many more. So with that in mind, we're ultimately the manufacturers of how we'll be remembered. So go out there, take risks, meet new people, give off compliments to strangers, lend somebody a hand, make someone's day. You never know when the favor will come back around. And so to our class of 2020, and of course with the benefit of gratitude towards our incredibly hardworking parents, teachers, staff, and administration who've guided us along the way, I think we're finally ready to tackle that seemingly big, unknown world. And I think we're finally ready to be memorable. And as always, go Arrows.